All right. Well, we're here. We're live from Nashville. There was a late hit in the game before us, and there's still a girl being attended to on the ice. So the Cyclones girls are, well, I better give you your microphone, DJ. We're not going to show you what's going on, even though it's not really that interesting. This girl got hit pretty hard on the near boards here. We'll put the camera over here on the
Cyclones.
well, hold on a second. I need to get this set up right because it's still showing you what I should be seeing. There we go. Now you don't have to see the big box, the focus box. That's only should be over here. Anyhow, girls are waiting for. There won't be an ice cut before the game starts. It's all good. Here's your Zoomy. I'm gonna get my beer. Which one's mine? I gotta get my ref jersey on. I'm going ref jersey this game. You want yours? No?
Are we going both refs?
Yeah, we need two refs for this.
2 refs for this.
After yesterday, we're gonna need two refs for this game.
I don't think it's gonna fit over my coat.
Which one's mine, right or left?
I want to say yours is this one, man.
All right, so Nashville Fire Department's here attending to the girl that was late hit. I mean, real late. It was definitely a retaliation hit. They were up 5-1. They let the game clock run out. About 42 seconds left in the game.
Watching the impact, those boards.
Oh, yeah.
It was quite the hit.
You want to move your mic here? Let me microphone so you don't get it on the outside.
I'm still debating whether if I want to leave the coat on or not. So I'm just trying to see how it fits over the sleeve.
I've got I've got this one. Okay, so they're gonna put the girls back in the locker room, and they're gonna bring the stretcher out. So I'm gonna probably keep the camera off of this situation. There's a lot of people. We don't need to show that, even though I'm sure somebody might want to see the train wreck. We got to sit witness it live. Yeah. It was a brutal hit along the near boards. They are
out of respect. We won't.
We will not. They're putting her on the stretcher. It was definitely a brutal hit. So we'll be delayed here for just a little while. I guess we could try to turn this camera around this way, and we'll go that way. A little close.
A little closer.
Well, we're on a different rink this game, and so the what?
Are you guys doing like live broadcasts?
For our team, yeah.
Oh, it's for your team.
Yeah.
I saw you guys yesterday wearing the jerseys.
Yeah.
We might as well. At this point, we might as well just sit here all day. So, I want to check. I want to check and make sure. Get the Facebook thing. I mean the YouTube or my monitoring. That's definitely going out. Getting sound. Okay, so they're going to take the girl out the front door, so we don't have to do anything. They did put the girls back in the locker room from our end, and I wish maybe I can put this camera back here somehow.
I don't mind the close-up.
Well, fine.
I don't think there's enough close-ups in me.
It's true, but I mean, look at the age spots.
Oh,
Look at your extreme close-up here.
Yeah, appreciate everybody joining us.
We'll get started here shortly. Like I said, there was a pretty brutal hit along the near boards, and they brought the medical team in to work on the girl that got hit, and they ended up bringing her in
I'm baffled at the 5-1 hit on that.
Hand me that picture there. Let's go ahead and top off before we get too far into it. I expect the girls to take the ice here shortly. I don't know. They've still got the
What do you know about our opponents?
what do I know about them? I know that I got a big packet over there in the trailer. I mean, the wagon.
Oh,
Let me go get it.
I'll go get it.
You gonna get it?
I got you, brother.
Well, let's grab the lineup sheets too.
Names are important.
Well, still waiting for them to close the far door. They've got the stretcher, and they're working on this girl. It looks like right along in the corner. Must have been seriously brutal hit there. I didn't see it. Did you see it? You
I
said
saw the hit.
you saw
It
the
was-
you got.
It was, dude, the whole board shook. It
Really?
moved over. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
It was, I'm not sure what was said or what was warranted, but being up 5-1 and then the late hit.
Well,
out.
they said that the referees were not calling anything Detroit style, and then after Detroit, Detroit style, refs roll around in their hands in their pockets. So
I mean, put us
they
in.
weren't calling nothing, and when you get a game that gets away from,
It wasn't getting away from
well, it was
them,
5-1,
though. It was
and
5-1. Both teams were playing hard, and
yeah. So anyhow,
I know the Preds have got some great shots, man.
yeah. Well, they weren't keeping up here. At least at this rink, they've got the big scoreboard. We don't have to listen to the thunder constantly roll off the broken speakers. We're on the south rink this game, and we were on the north rink for the other two games. We have played this team before in Grand Rapids, which is their hometown, and I believe we beat them or tied them.
In Grand Rapids.
I'm not
I
sure.
believe we tied them.
According to MHR, it should be a pretty even game.
But I
And-
believe, I don't know if they were missing players during that or not, but I know we were. So it'll be interesting with everybody full.
Yeah.
Bringing the whole party, baby.
And coming into it with the, after the loss yesterday, it was tough. Everybody had, their own opinions about the game.
Everybody was passionate about it.
Yeah.
Everybody cares, dude. I love it. I love to see the fire, baby.
Yeah.
When
It
everybody
was-
cares, you can work with that, and I love it, man.
Yeah. So
Team works hard.
they reset. Everybody had a good time in the lobby last night. I think the girls also this morning there was a bunch of team bonding. We went to Jamba Juice. I didn't know Jamba Juice was a thing. What did you get? You got something with kale.
I did.
You feel good about that? You're gonna have to take a break.
Well, you gave me
during the ice cut. Or are you gonna go have to
You
drop
gave
them?
me another beverage, so it kind of wearing off on the kale. It's kind of counterproductive on the kale.
Well, it's a light Yingling, and it's the old saying is that Paul Harvey's already been on at noon. It's time to drink. So, of course, it is Saturday. Is it Saturday? I've been in Nashville since Thursday, so
It's a party.
it has been a party. So the far boards are the corner rink is still open. It looks like they're still taking care of this girl. So we'll be delayed until they get finished there. They put everybody back in the locker room. I don't hear the music from the locker room. Refs are coming out to check on, see if it's time to go. Heads back to the ref locker room. Hopefully she's okay. I mean, it was a brutal hit. I mean, you could hear it.
It was up there with them live pro Cyclones players hits. It was up there.
Can we go up higher? Look at this.
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
think
well, you get the belly in
We
the.
get belly shots.
Well, let me see if I can adjust that. We can go up. Let's stand on the top row. Look at that. Now we're talking. Boom. So, well,
Now we need
it's a lot of-
to launch a CD.
yeah, I need to add a beer shelf to this thing. Hey, boys.
What up? What up?
So this is be the last game of pool play, and I think the ref just went to the. Oh, they just brought the girl out. Clapping going on.
Right.
EMS is leaving. They do have EMS set up here for this tournament. Thank goodness. So they're just closing the corners.
Oh yeah, they've got security. They've got. EMS.
Oh yeah, that dude with the gun, man. He's
yeah.
no joke. And he kind of thrusts his hip with the gun side and talks to you, and I'm like, yes sir. He caught me off guard earlier.
Did he?
Yeah, he was like, you gonna make a lot of noise here? And I'm like, well, no, I'm just gonna video. And he pointed at the speaker, and I go, oh, I forgot I got that big old speaker for the locker room for the girls. And I'm like, no, they're gonna make the noise, not me. So the girls come out of the locker room now.
No, you should have handed it over like, no, you're going to make a lot of
should've,
noise.
yeah.
What's your playlist?
Pop.
Jeez, oh, I didn't mean that. I mean, you get to choose the playlist.
Yeah. So Cyclones come in with an 84.25, which is a misleading. Well, actually, it's not really that far off. After watching the game yesterday, I would assess them around an 84-85 team from my perspective. The Grand Rapids Griffins, who their MHR is going to be pretty accurate because they played, looks like 22 games so far. They got a 10-9-3 record, so 10 wins, 9 losses, 3 ties.
Oh, wow.
They got 64 goals for, 43 goals against. Now, that does not include anything that they played in this tournament. That's a MHR stuff. They're like waving at the camera thinking that we've got the camera on them. But
Yeah, no.
should we turn it around on them?
No, they can't expect all the glory.
Yeah, I'll let them have. Where you got the zoomer? Give them some action.
I get the zoomer.
Yeah.
I misplaced it.
Oh. So the Cyclones girls lined up at the door. They're waiting for
Well, no,
permission
they
to get
have
on the
things.
ice. Looks like the refs went to take a bathroom break after the long delay. Cordy's going to test the waters, lean across into the board. The Grand Rapids Griffins are still in their locker room. Looks like parents and fans are starting to pile in after I'm sure they were held back from entering the rink with the EMS that was located right near the door. So. I mean, do we throw our arm up if we think it's a penalty? Because we do. I mean, this is my first game with the ref stuff on.
We have to do our best to control the game, and so we will throw up as many hands as we need to.
Just hold it up like this the whole time.
As much as we need
Okay.
to. No, we're not.
Practicing.
Practice. Talking
We're
about
pros at
practice.
this point. Hey, they needed another ref. Nobody's taking a picture of our get up now. Let me put the beer behind me for the picture. Yeah, we needed an extra ref after last game. They weren't calling them enough.
Woo.
So the Griffins are out of their locker room. They're lined up at the ice. We're all waiting on the refs at this point so they can get out and start warming up. We're pushing 12:42, so we're about 12 minutes late on getting this game started.
Oh, yeah. Heck yeah.
And counting, 12 minutes and counting here, Central Time. It's 12:42. It's going to take me a little while to adjust back to Eastern Standard Time. I'm already used to this. Okay, the refs have just come out. They're fixing to enter the ice. Same refs as last game. Hopefully they start calling some stuff because we do not want any injuries on this end. They give the whistle, and we're going to take the ice. Where's the zoomy thing? We got to zoom back in and out.
Zoom back
You got
in
the
and out.
I got this thing on lockdown. Here we go to loosen it up. Is that thing zoom? Is that all the way? Hold on, let me make sure I got. That's the mechanical zoom. There we go, going on back out. There we go. Right about there. And I already started the camera, so I actually, all of the GoPros got to capture all of the EMS work.
Yeah, you did.
Well, it's habit.
I know you.
Try to get it started. Actually, I want to make sure it's still running. So,
We always want to see a strong warm up. Want to see that energy coming straight out the gate.
looks like we're good on all the cameras. Camera 1 is not connecting. Let's try to get it connected here. All right. I was excited that the Premier Ice Prospects, or PIP, the ones running this tournament, shared my goal reel. And what you always say, promote, promote, promote. And,
Yeah, that's how you
it was
get it
really
done.
good that we were able to promote the Cyclones girls program with that reel. Hopefully we get some more shots here.
Everybody's thrilled, man.
I think the theme that I kind of got, the overall theme is we got to take more shots.
Yes.
Looking for the pass is one thing. Everybody's looking to get that assist yesterday, and nobody could get it because nobody would swing for the fences.
Gotta be hungry.
Yeah.
Gotta be hungry.
So
Nom, nom, nom.
I expect this game to have a lot of shots.
Yes.
I think that was the theme in the locker room, and stupid penalties. We don't want stupid penalties, but
Make everything count.
everything count.
Dish the puck. Man, keep them off balance. Dish that puck, but yeah, don't be afraid to rip, man.
Yeah.
That defender should not know what you're doing.
Exactly. So you doing this? You want me to do it?
I'm working. I'm getting warmed up. See what's
warmed
up. See
up.
how the situation is here. I want to make sure you got a good flow.
Griffins do have two goalies here. One in black pads, one in white pads. One taller, one shorter. We only show up with one goalie because, well, female goalies are come at a premium in Cincinnati. And while I'm the goalie dad, I am always a proponent of having two goalies just in case stuff gets out of hand. So
I usually for pulling the goalie in the first.
I'm all about pulling a player and adding two goalies. It's a sweet move. It's unorthodox. But when you stack both pads, I mean, you basically have a wall.
You have the wall.
I believe if one of the goalies doesn't have a stick, it is legal, but I don't know if, it warrants that in this game. But it would be a fun thing and a highlight reel to see later.
I would love to see the other team's face with a setup like that.
We got
That would be awesome.
four players, two goalies. Good luck. And they just lay down and stack the pads, stack the pillows. 4 pillows high.
Yeah.
So, Courtney's warmed up. She looks like she's ready to roll. We got the buzzer. We got the warm-ups over. They're going to congregate around the net and do a little powwow as usual. Courtney's still going to she's over there visualizing what she's going to see. And she'll make her way to the group. It's like Stella Cohen's going to come off of the ice. And like she needs a retie on her skates. Also, Maya Young. Hey, can somebody get the door for Maya? There you go. Maya's going to come off the ice real quick. She's also going to need something. She's running. I guess that Jamba Juice hit her. Oh, she wasn't there.
Gotta love the Jamba Juice.
Yeah, gotta love the Jamba Juice.
Jamba.
So, these refs are antsy and ready to go. They were behind schedule. What's up?
What up, what up? How are y'all?
We just had Eliza's mom roll up in here like she owns the place. Haven't seen her since last year. Maya's back on the ice. Stella's still getting her looks like her socks straightened out and whatnot. Rachel's super excited to see Eliza's mom. DJ's a little jealous. We're gonna get this started. It looks like we got why do we not have any analytics going on?
Go Cyclones! Yeah!
I know we're streaming.
That's that Nana hockey, baby.
There we go. Go Cyclones, let's go. We started off. We started off with Abby Schmidt, Sparks, Maya Young, and we've switched up. Now I'm confused. We've got a 26 Ertl. I believe so I'm going to be all over the place this game because I believe that Piper Francis forgot her jersey, so she's going to be 26. So there's 2 Ertls, or you're going to have to get her social security number to claim her at the end of the year for forgetting her jersey.
Tax benefits.
Yeah. So we're going to defensive side drop. Around the net, up the wall to the right Ertl. 44, tries to get it out of the zone. Piper steps up. Puck gets dropped into the neutral zone. Resets for the Griffins. Griffins intercepted by Ertl. Ertl loses it to a Griffins player. And we're messing around here in the neutral zone. Instead of having 8-8 and 8 out there, we've got 8-8 and 2-6 on this defensive line. 11 tries to get hold of it in the neutral zone, loses the puck. Griffin's got a 1-on-2 coming in.
Great back check.
We've got a parent that's even louder than me, which is surprising. I might as well just give her a mic.
Love it.
I love it. Keep it up. That's a Griffin's mom, and I think that she has had too much coffee this morning.
Never enough coffee, my friend. Never enough.
By the second period, she should be well out of breath at the rate she's running. She is not in it for the long run. So we're going to get somewhat of a switch here. Lots of white, not a lot of black jerseys. Shot gets deflected into the corner. We have not seen any offense yet this game. Gets across to Neff. Neff is not ready. Wouldn't make it there. She goes for a quick change. And then Eden Barber gets tripped up trying to get on the ice. I don't need this broadcast thing anymore. I'm just switching to the roster. So we got to get it out of the defensive zone. Eden kicks it up the boards, gets intercepted. Back into the corner behind Cordy. I believe that's Piper. Kicks it back around the net. Seems like the defense has been out there for a while. We need a defensive change. Bisgard to Piper. Piper finally tries to get it out, kicks back. Cordy's way outside of this crease, but deflects it behind the net. Bisgard tries to get it up to Scarlett. Scarlett's along the wall. Once again up the wall, we're trying to get it back out. We finally do get it out, and the Griffins are going to reset, and we're going to get a defensive change finally. These girls have been on for 3 minutes straight. Got to get fresh legs. Jana Ringenhauser comes out with Mud. Mud's up to, taps over to Barber. Barber kicks it across the and it gets kicked back into the far corner.
Doing a little
Sparks
dump and chase.
Up to Young. Young shoots it wide. Scarlett pokes at it. Excuse me, Jana. Young's got it. Connects to Schmitz. Schmitz bounces off her stick. Jana's gonna give chase. Jana's got a lane. Finally, we're in our offensive zone. Maya's got it into Jana. Jana's behind the thing. Drop pass to Young. Young turns for a shot. Back to Jana. Jana looks at Mud, thinks otherwise, goes back behind the net, kicks it back to Abby Schmitz. Into the slot, backhand! Backhanded stop! Catches her own rebound and backhands twice, but the goalie for the Griffins is able to swallow it up. Finally got some offensive pressure there.
There we go, starting
so
the pressure.
So with the first real set in our offensives, in an offensive draw, comes, gosh, 4 minutes in, 3 minutes? It's 4 minutes in.
I'll take it. They were under constant pressure in the defensive zone.
Addie Francis giving chase. She's not able to catch up. She pokes at 18 from the 18 falls. No call. There's no call to be had. Switch around to the slot. Maya Young kicks it up the board for an icing, but we'll get a reset. That was a good icing. We needed to get fresh legs on the ice. Good time to do it.
Is that gonna fall?
What?
Is that gonna fall? I accidentally bumped it with that. Is that
Oh, it's all good.
All right, cool. Wasn't trying to break your stuff.
Well, here, we can put that down. We can just set it right here for now.
All right, cool.
Somewhere. There we go. All right, well, we'll get a defensive draw. It looks like we're going to go with I can't see through the glass.
I don't know.
Looks like Stella Cohen's out there with Evelyn. Shot off the post. Post saves the day. It's our extra goalie this weekend. Game of inches, they call it. Ertl and 11 give chase. Off 11's skate. Backhands it in. Ertl gets hold of it. She's getting a run at it. She's looking towards the slot. Nobody home. Stella reaches and misses. Needs to get it back out to the point. Gets smushed in the corner. Griffins are organized and coming back across the neutral zone. Francis can't keep up with it. Shot goes across the front of the crease, but nobody home. Intercepted by Francis, Addie Francis. That is not Piper. Up, tries to get out of the zone. It does pop out, and they'll kick it in and get a change. Griffins are really here to play, it looks like, and we got to get our wheels going.
We're gonna have to turn it up.
Yeah,
a
we're
notch.
gonna have to. Evelyn kicks it around the backside. Gets it up along the wall.
Let's get a
Ariella
Let's Go
Kilgore,
Cyclones out there.
Excuse me, that's Scarlett Kilgore. 11's still out there. Evelyn kicks it up against the boards in the neutral zone. It gets back into our zone. Addie Francis kicks it up across the far boards into the neutral zone to Eden Barber. Eden Barber's using her skates as a thing and backhands it wide. Very slow roller. Griffins player tries to get it around. It looks like the goalie's got it caught with her toe against the post. It's an opportunity there. It would have been a dirty goal if it would have been able to get in there, but
Hey,
she had the toe locked pretty good.
We have to find that extra gear.
We do. Eden back out to the point to Jana. Jana goes in, bounces off of the goalie, hops around back into the slot. Eden's giving chase and out. Oh, 72.
Okay.
Mudd is not able to keep it in.
Reset.
Jana brings it back in, and that'll be an icing. No, they'll call it a tip. And Griffins recover behind the net. We've got some offensive pressure. Mudd steps up, hits a skate. Looks like Ariella gets pinned against in the corner. Looks like Eden Barber's trying to push. There's a push and shoving going on. The puck is pinned against the skate in the far corner. Comes out to the Griffins, but whiffs it. 98 was able to recover, and I think the goalie's trying to get control of it, and they blow the whistle. We'll get another offensive reset, and we'll get a full change. So we'll go with Piper Francis, Sparks, Schmidt, Young, and Bisgard. We win the draw, it gets kicked back, but Griffins are able to recover from the draw. Piper stabs at it but misses. Bisgard, wide shot, looking for a backhand, intercepted by, I believe that's Schmidt. Sparks has it behind our net, trying to get it out of the zone again. Young's got it, gets dropped to her, goes up the wall straight to a Griffins player, gets intercepted, shot wide, 44 for the Griffins, I believe 41. Cross to Young, Young wide open. Sparks following, looking for a shot, dumped deep, everybody's following, 19's in there. A little bit of scrummage in the corner, nothing major. Looking for the slot, nobody there. Sparks, we got two on the wall. Sparks backs up into the shallow slot, gets it for the backhand, but shoots it wide.
Great effort.
Maya out to the point, but they intercepted by a Griffins player. Now we've got two Griffins players juggling between Piper Francis. And the Griffins send it in deep and go for a change, leaving one on the ice. Piper passes up to Young. Young misses it. Sparks giving chase. Gets kicked back. Now we're going for a change, and we are left wide open. Cordy's way out of the net. Luckily, 42 was able to get in there. Way to go, Addie Francis.
Beautifully done.
Put on the afterburners to get it out there. Puck gets kicked out shallow into the slot. Sparks is still out there. We got to get fresh legs out there. Get the change when we can. Sparks is trying to lift a stick. 42 tries to get in there. So we got two fighting on one. Two. Neff falls trying to poke it out of the zone from the point into Cordy's. Cordy tries to cover. She can't find it. We've got a penalty. And there's going to be a cross check on. Puck gets knocked out all the way to neutral ice. And Neff is going to take her 5th penalty of the tournament, I believe. It was pandemonium in front of the net, and nobody knew where the puck was. Cordy couldn't find it. Nobody could find it. So
insane.
It was just a straight cross check to the back. I believe that was the call. Jana's out there.
5:57.
Eden Barber, 11, and I can't see who's on the far side, but I think it's. I believe it's. So we're going to first Bisgard. So they change up for the power play. The penalty kill. We change up our defensive side. Jana gets it kicked out. She gets chased. We got to put them afterburners. Our 11's giving chase. We are on the PK. It's 5:38 left in the first. We're on 1:09 left in the PK. Both our defense line up as Griffins bring it in. 11 out along the wall, up into the body of a Griffin player. We finally get it back in the neutral zone, and the Griffins are going to try to reset. Keeping it good, still keeping it in the neutral zone during the PK, running the clock down, hopefully. Jana gives chase along the near wall. Puck's going to get passed around the back of the net to Barber, I believe. Bunch of stuff going on along the back wall behind the net. Everybody's tied up together, locked up. Puck pops out. Eden Barber gives a chase, kicks it up the line. It gets tipped by a Griffins player, and it's going to slow roll with 19 seconds left in the kill, 4:44 left in the first. 0-0.
Let's go Cyclones.
So we're back in our offensive zone during the kill, 8 seconds. Jada's still out there. She's got to be getting tired. Griffins are out there. Now we get Scarlett. High shot, blocked down with Cordy's glove. Knocked out front. Stella Cohen's on the ice with Jana on D, and along with Ariella Kilgore and her sister Scarlett. Kill is over. We're full strength. Wide shot. Luckily almost tipped, but blocked wide. And the Griffin's mom is still out talking to me. She is a loud woman. And that'll get right in the bread basket. Cordy gobbles that up, and we'll get a defensive zone reset.
All right.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
I'm going to need some cough syrup after this game.
Yeah.
Draw gets stuck together, but gets popped out in front of the thing. In front of the slot. Addie Francis kicks it up. We got a breakaway. Backhand up into the glove behind the net. We still back recovers, tries to get it back to the slot. There's a whistle. I don't know. I guess the goalie did have the puck in her glove. I didn't see it. It was like a backhanded save, desperation save as they call it.
I like her.
So we go with Young, Sparks, Schmitz, Francis, and I believe that's Evelyn. Abby lifts the stick. Great lift. They keep it in the zone. High shot. Goalie gobbles up. We got to keep putting it on net, and good things will happen. That was great. Do it again.
Let's go Cyclones.
I mean, I think in the first game, Evelyn had, 2 or 3 shots from the blue line, and finally the last one went in. So just got to keep shooting. Pops out to the point. Piper keeps it in.
Excellent.
Hold on a second. We got a Francis line right now. I don't know if I'm okay with this. Which is which? 40 cross. Oh, loose. Puck's loose. Scramble. Able to cover. We're putting the pressure on finally with 3:18 left in the first. And we are not going to get a change here, which, okay.
Keep the legs fresh, baby.
Gotta keep the legs
keep
fresh.
the tenacity up.
You keep this.
We're about to put this in.
So we got Francis line, which is, wow, 42 and 26. Usually 8, but she's forgot her jersey at the hotel, I believe. So instead of wearing 8, she's in the 26 extra Ertl jersey from last season, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Luckily, somebody brings an extra jersey. Up the wall, that's gonna get an icing, and Cordy's gonna raise her head. We were booking to get it because it looked like it almost tipped. But we'll get a reset, and we'll finally get a change here. And we're gonna go with Bisgard, 11, Neff, Evelyn, and Ertl. So they've made some line changes here, some adjustments, which I'm all for. Let's experiment.
Let's go, let's go.
If it ain't working, change it up. 11,
Great job.
11 backhands it, wide shot into the body of a 79. Another shot, 11 was ready for the tip there. We got bodies all over the place and looks like a yard sale in front of the net there for a second. Everybody gets their equipment and gets back to work for the Griffins. 44's in the corner, fighting for the puck, tips it out, and it's gonna come across right here into the neutral zone. Bisgard's got hold of it. Bisgard kicks it back up, hits 20 in the legs. Trying to get it up the wall, across, hits another Griffin player. We're aiming for white jerseys at this point. Steps up for the Griffins player. All right, now we got 11, backhands it back in the neutral zone. We'll try to regroup. 11 goes for a quick change. Looks like Ariella Kilgore comes in for her. And we got a whistle and a reset for offsides right here in front of us. Griffins win the draw, back into the neutral zone. Griffins bring it in. Puck gets kicked back behind him. I believe Mud. Mud's trying to get it up the boards to Scarlett. Puck drops out. Jana's ready for it. Kicks it out in the neutral zone, and I believe that's no icing. We've got a foot chase. 2 of us. Both the Kilgore girls are connecting right here, looking for the shot. Looks like Ariella went for the shot. No, excuse me. Scarlett went for the shot and hit off an off-angle shot to the goalie's leg, and she was able to cover. Ariella will take the drop, wins. Griffins run through and grab it though. Griffins recover. They're going to bring it back into the neutral zone. Jana pokes at it. Scarlett stabs at it. Goes for a shot. Goes wide. Cordy can't find it. Puck is right behind the net. Lifted stick by Mud. Mud's in the corner. Pushes it up the wall. It's intercepted with back pinned against the wall. It's the story of this game is let's pin the puck against our skates and everybody's going to pile up and try to get it loose. Griffins come up with it, but luckily Barber kicks it up and it's a high wobbler and Cordy covers and we'll go for a reset and a change.
Woo, definitely. They are applying the pressure.
So we'll get Sparks, Schmitz, and Young back out there with the Francis. Is it going to be the Francis line? It is the Francis line. All right, no relation. Shot deflected off of Young's shin pad into the corner. Backhanded. Cordy be able to cover, and she gets covered up. I don't know how she saw that. Lots of bodies, was able to swallow that one up. We'll get another reset.
Let's go, Cyclones.
The puck popped out, and the Griffins player just took the shot. That's what we need to be doing on the other end of the ice.
Keep letting them rip.
Ref checks, drops the puck. Griffins seem to win that draw. Puck goes up in the air. Sparks hands it, pucks it up to Young. Young gets swarmed by 2 white jerseys. And Griffins will bring it behind their own net. Try to get it up. They look across. Addie Francis in the mid-ice, able to kick it back in. Sparks is trying to get it in, backhands, and it looks like Piper kicked it into the far corner. Sparks is giving chase. Griffins recover in the far corner, and it gets popped out. Addie's got the burners on. She backhands it around, intercepted by a Griffins player. Griffins try to set up. Sparks is there, ready for it. Another shot, and Courtney's gonna try to get hold of it. She does, and covers, and we'll get a defensive reset. 8.5 seconds left in the first, 0-0. Excellent game so far. We're starting to click. I do like the change up in the lines.
Yeah, I do.
It's always good to let everybody know that this ain't that you ain't married to this line.
Nah, man, you got to keep it fresh.
Yeah, I wish they'd split up the top line, but that's just me. All right, they're going to hold it against the board's story of this game, and we're going to probably go into the second period. No, it pops loose, Jana, and we'll go into the second period 0-0, and we'll call that. They're going to get an ice cut. I forgot they got an ice cut. So, repeat of yesterday. Cyclones will come off the ice. They're looking for somebody to open the door for them.
Yeah, clothes.
Looks like a Griffin's dad's going to handle it. What a beard. Man's got a hell of a beard. And we'll go into the intermission. And I don't see a lot wrong with that period. That was a good.
They had a warm-up session in the beginning, then they started turning it on.
I think the delay in the game starting had a little bit of impact on us. I don't think we were ready to go and then had to get sent back to the locker room because of the injury.
But yeah, some games you just got to have that warm-up period, test each other out. But
so
once you get them jitters out, the game starts flowing.
I don't know what the shot count is, but I feel like everything's pretty even. I mean, Courtney's had some shots, and the other goalies had some great saves. They both had great saves. So
yes, back and forth. Let me fix our angle.
Well, let's just go ahead and we don't need to go with an angle. We'll just go back to the interview.
Right.
Yeah, we go back to the interview session here. We'll switch this on.
How come we don't see how many, by the way?
I don't know.
It makes me upset. I was like, are we even?
Oh, refresh. We'll refresh.
Were we even live?
We're live. It's live right here.
All right. We just been recording to ourselves.
No, it's live. I got it right here. Okay.
You're not going to steal all our secret plays, are you?
Well, because I needed extra help. I have my Charleston Chiefs jersey I was wearing. He was wearing. I don't have my glasses on. No wonder I can't see what's going on.
Well, that's on you, brother.
Yeah, that is.
Oh, how do you turn the camera around?
Oh, well, here, let me.
Yeah, well, go get your glasses.
No. We'll turn it around. Let you talk for a little while.
Talk? I got
Maybe.
nothing to say. I got nothing to say, nobody.
We'll do the webcam. We'll turn this one off. There we go. You coming for the interview portion, Marcia?
Wish everybody at home was here.
No, she's just talking. He's just talking. What do you want? It's a good game. It is a good game. Definitely a good game. Marcia agrees that this was a good game. It started off a little slow. We already talked about this, but we'll talk about it again with you. I actually need to visit.
Oh, shoot, I can't be doing that one on my own.
Oh, you can be drinking on this.
Well, I didn't mean to. Gotta have respect.
For what?
I don't know. For the brand, baby. For the brand.
Yeah.
But. Yeah.
I hope that girl's okay. That was a hell of a hit.
Oh, the boards just went.
Yeah.
I mean,
it was
brutal.
Yeah.
I mean, and it was like a diagonal. It was, she came.
It was like
authority.
a regular. It was just. It looked like. What's that place in Kentucky, Northern Kentucky? What's that ice rink called? Northern Kentucky? Whatever that rink is. It was like. It looked like the wall that regularly looks, just bent in.
It bananaed in.
Yeah. I'm gonna go use the little boys' room. I'm gonna leave my mic right here. If you want to mute, just hit that mouse over that.
I don't want to mute.
You gonna stay?
I like hearing myself talk. Okay.
Well, it looks like the Zamboni's having a little trouble getting out here. Why not? Let's make it delay a little longer. Maybe he's on the other ice. I don't think we need another refill on the pitcher, do we?
I mean, I'm okay.
You say
No
yes
rush.
or no?
I'm in no rush.
I got an extra driver. You do too.
What's that?
You got a driver, I got a driver.
I mean, I got a driver, yeah.
I do too. She doesn't like to drive a truck, but all right, I'm gonna go to the restroom.
All right.
All right, so
Alrighty.
I'm back from the little boys' room. They do not spare any expense here in Nashville. They got the Scott's paper towels, the nice ones.
Oh, yeah. It's got the Scott's label on it.
Yeah. So I just looked at the score. It looks like Ohio State's up 17-9 in the third. 10:07 left. And this is the year. We need a win from the Buckeyes. I don't even keep up with college football, but I am definitely an Ohio State fan when it comes to women's hockey.
Yes.
So, and that's where there's a minute left in play, and Michigan still sucks. And that started years ago. Years ago, we were watching games with the girls. We took Cordy to a girls' game, and we were sitting there, and they would say that with a minute left, and then we would be at like a regular game, and both my kids would yell out. And we were in West Virginia. We didn't even live in Ohio at the time, but ever since, if anybody announces there's a minute left in play, it's like queuing my kids up to say, and Michigan still sucks. And it's all because and Michigan doesn't even have a women's hockey team. But Cordy does not care.
How do they not have a women's hockey
They've
team?
got they're trying to get one now. Yeah, exactly. How do they not? Their men's program is falling off a little bit. But Michigan State's got a hell of a men's
Well, we've
program.
traveled to Michigan. There are lots of good women hockey.
Holy
players
crap,
there.
Marcia's coming hot with the pitcher.
Oh, dang. Woo!
All right.
I gotta go wash my hands.
Well, hold on. I'll take this to Rachel.
Well, thank you, thank you.
Look, this one's got a little foam.
I believe Francis down there wants one.
Yep.
Get you some, baby. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna walk this
Ah, we
beer
got
down
extra
to
cups.
Rachel. I know I got a hot mic.
I'm not trying to drink. I'm not trying to drink. Yeah,
I got a hot mic, so be careful what you say, but you're welcome. And I need both, as a goalie mom, I need you to tackle these Griffin parents that are banging on the glass behind Cordy. Just check them.
Yeah. Oh, that's smart. Yeah.
I'll get off the broadcast and come down there. Like, come on. Like, we don't.
Ever be trying to mess up children?
Yeah.
No
like,
siree. No siree. Ain't worth it.
all right. You're welcome. There's the pictures over there. I'm gonna need help with it, so come get a refill.
No, we're rocking right now. Yeah. I mean, I can mute it. Yeah, now we're.
I
You're
guess
back.
we are muted. That looked
No,
like
I just
a
it was
honey
just for a
baked-
second.
Honey
You
baked?
did-
No, it's Grizzlies. Grizzlies.
I didn't know if you wanted to say something or not.
I was going to.
Oh, okay, that's what. Now you're good. Yeah, man. I'm pumped for it, man. I want to see that momentum, man. More and more and more. That's two back and forth. And then, yeah. Oh yeah. But I'm with him. I like to switch on the lines and the flow of different. Yeah, love it.
I don't know what I pushed. Hopefully I didn't end anything. No, it's still going. I'm trying to get this thing to,
Update the things, right?
yeah, like how many viewers we got. I'm gonna click something. I'm gonna end the damn thing.
We'll try resetting the stream.
There it goes. We got 12
we
viewers.
got 12. We got. Now we can see. I can see clearly now. The numbers are here.
How the hell is somebody on blue line? Oh, you said it from me.
Yeah, I just
Oh,
typed
I
it in.
was
Let's
like,
go
all right,
Cyclones. That's
all
what I
right.
was working on the
All
chat.
right, are we back? Oh, we're unmuted again.
Yeah, we're unmuted.
Oh, okay. Well, I better
I
watch
want to
what I
make sure
say.
we welcome our fam in. So
Yeah,
I
we
wanted
got
to type
12
in the chat.
viewers. I guess because the OSU game, we've lost a few. So I'm kind of keeping track because I definitely don't want to jinx nothing, but 17-9.
Well, they called us to broadcast that game, and we're like, no, we can't really skip out on this.
Yeah.
We're here live in Nashville.
Yeah. So both teams are lining up against the wall, watching the Zam make the last turn in the Caterpillar Zamboni, which is run off of, you would figure it'd be diesel powered, being a Cat Financial. I guess Caterpillars came into the banking industry. Might
I
as
don't
well.
know what the Cat Financial is, but
I don't need another loan.
well, if there's a bulldozer on the line, maybe I do need another loan.
True that. Well, we've got our refills. We have
There you
complaints
guys,
that there
fam.
are
There's
some
the hockey-
Griffins
there's the
parents
Cyclones fam.
beating on the glass behind Cordy, and I may have to leave the broadcast to handle business.
Why?
Because they're beating on the glass behind Cordy, bugging her. It's like,
Oh,
come on,
well.
man, we ain't doing
She's
that
stu-
to your goalie.
She's tough as nails, baby.
Well, it gets under her skin. She's trying to concentrate. So they're trying to get the Griffins are trying to get their kids fired up here. We're up to Cyclones take the
There we
ice.
go.
Wow, whistling.
Yeah.
Look at that.
They just get crazy.
Drink like referees too.
Well, it's our third pitcher. Jeez,
Yeah,
how much
baby.
you boys drinking around here? I inflated our pitcher count, but the ref just came by and said we need to drink like refs do.
Yes. Everybody enjoying
I wanted
today.
to say we saw the last game. We saw what happens when we're drinking like refs. So we're gonna get a little stretching. 15 minutes. We're 0-0. Second period. Just got a fresh ice cut.
Nothing like stepping on that fresh ice.
Well, as long as you're wearing skates, because if you're barefoot or like on shoes, it's a good way to bust your ass.
Who is going barefooted?
Man, it's like
Just
it's a manly thing. Thank you.
You might want to check You might want to check your online
Hey.
statement real quick.
Yeah, if there's issues over there, let me know. Well, hey, I already told Rachel and Eliza's mom handle. Where's my phone? There it is.
Oh,
All right, so Sparks comes in, gives Cordy a little fist bump on the glove, and we're going to start with the top line here. Once again, we got Abby Schmidt, Sparks, Young, and we're going to go Bisgard and
let's go Cyclones.
Piper Francis. So no more Francis line. I kind of liked it, but it was confusing. Sparks kicks it into the offensive zone. We're giving chase, I guess. Oh, there goes a nice shot across the front of the nose of the goalie. Piper wasn't able to keep it in. Bisgard's on the backup. She gets backhands it in. It's going to get knocked behind in the corner. Ice is slippery because of fresh cut. Courtney's kind of looking for the puck. She's off center, and we're going to get a whistle after the stop. And looks like the ref's got something going on with his hand. I am not sure. It looks like the net came off. No, we're going to go on our first power play. I'm not sure what the call was. Did you see? I didn't even look at
I
it.
did not see what the call was.
Okay,
on
so we're going
that,
to go on our first power play of the game. 14:32 in the second.
But the most important
We're going to
call
leave out most
is
of the first
Cyclones
line,
on
but
the
we're going to switch it
power
up. We're going to
play.
leave. We're going to replace our defense. Piper Francis will come off for Jaina, and the rest of the line's the same as the last. Oh, excuse me. Eden Barber takes over at right wing. Sparks to take the draw. Young's on the right side. Excuse me. I guess she's on the left wing. I'm not sure which way you go with that. Anyways, your wing. Bisgard with from downtown into the breadbasket. Gets covered up. Late whistle, but the puck was loose.
Great shot from the back. Love it.
Griffin's mom is probably going to lose her voice like I am. Sparks takes this draw, gets tangled up. It's still tangled up, still tangled up. One of the other players sticks her stick in. Wide, off-angle shot.
Great shot.
Nobody there to hit. Oh, right in the breadbasket one more time. I don't know how that goalie was able to close the 5-hole and seal it, but covers the puck. We'll get another reset. Same lines out there. A couple of the players
applying
looked to the
pressure.
bench for a change, but was told to stay out. Young reaches in this time when he gets tangled up just like the last draw. Pops out. Sparks out to Bisgard. Bisgard at the point into Jaina. Jaina misses the pass behind her. Sparks looking for a wraparound. Hits it up to Barber in the slot. Misses wide. Once again, going to try it again. Gets kicked back out. Bisgard high shot over the net. Once again, Sparks struggling behind the net. Gets kicked out. And Bisgard's got hold of it. Young. Over to Young with the shot wide right. Goalie's off angle. Could have had a great rebound. Another shot.
Hungry
We're
Cyclones.
putting
Stay
the
hungry.
pepper in it. That's what we need to be doing. And keep shooting, girls. Keep shooting. 21 seconds left in the power play. 13:21 left in the second. 0-0.
Don't let up.
Still
don't
struggling
let up.
behind the net. Eden back there trying to get loose. Kicks it back to Young. Young whiffs it out in front of the slot. Comes across to Jaina. Jaina looks to Bisgard. Bisgard slaps it across. They're cycling the puck great. Back to Young. Bisgard's got a
Beautiful movement.
wide open shot lane. Up and knocked up in the air. And we're out. Now the power play is over. They're both full strength, both sides. Pressure's still on. We need to get a change at this point. And the puck gets kicked out in the neutral zone to Bisgard. Bisgard to Young. Young should dump it deep here, but she doesn't. Scrummage against the near boards. We get a change. Neff comes on for someone. I think that was Eden. Ringenhauser's still sitting in the neutral zone, catching her breath. No, excuse me. Bisgard and Jana are still hanging out there. Neff's got hold of it. Jana gets chased, backhands it into the corner, nobody there. Griffins player picks it up. Poke check from Ertl just came onto the ice. Up against the glass, Jana keeps it in. Passes it into the slot, nobody home. Neff gives chase. Back around the backside of the net with the Griffin player, 4. Tries to go up the wall. We've got a lot of offensive pressure starting second period.
Yes,
11 with the shot from downtown.
Keep
and it gets
ripping the
swallowed
puck,
up right
Cyclones.
under the pads. And we'll get another reset. Looks like we got Francis and Scheller out on the ice on D. 24-9,
Who's
Ohio
excited
State
about that pressure out there,
over
baby?
Michigan.
Keep it up, Cyclones.
Puck drop, out to Neff. Neff across to Francis. Francis tries to get it up to Ertl. Ertl misses the pass. Gets kicked behind the net. Neff goes out to the point to Schiller. Schiller's got that wide shot she's been working with all way. Goes way wide to the left of the net. Another pepper straight to the glove. Knocked down.
Stay hungry.
It's underneath. We're getting a lot of pressure on him now. Back in. Neff gets knocked over a little bit. 11s gives it out. Schiller gets taken over. Now we got a breakaway. Addie Francis gets hold of it. Luckily the Griffins player lost it along the boards. Our ice on this side is still clean. The difference in the ice quality of both sides is still crystal clear. That would have been an icing, but it was covered by the goalie. So they'll get an offensive reset. Courtney's going to scratch the ice up, try to make it look like there's been a little bit of action over there, but there hasn't been. I'm fine with that.
I am completely fine.
Let her take a nap and let us keep shooting on net.
Whatever they talked about between periods, it is working, baby. It is working.
All right, the drop goes to the Griffins player. Griffin tries to skate it out. Now we got a breakaway situation. 88, and that should have been offsides, I believe.
Defense.
Parents in the stands called for an offsides. It gets kicked back into the neutral zone. Scarlett Kilgore's got hold of it. She's got a wide open lane. Up top and straight into the body of the goalie. I think she's a little disappointed about that shot, but it's okay.
Keep
the
it
breakaway
up, keep
shot.
it flying, baby. Keep it flying.
Goalie took a lot of the space out. She came out quite far and
The
took a
goalie did a
lot
great
of
job
real
cutting that
estate
angle
view out of Scarlett's eyes. So Ariel will take the draw, kicks it across, gets kicked back out. I don't think that Piper was ready for the backhand. Bisgard's back out there. You got 3-4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Shot wide. Courtney's way out there. She's bobbing around like a catfish in a bathtub. Shot, loses her stick. She covers. What a save! Holy shit, that was insane. That ice is so slick from not getting cut up. She's stretching her back out. That was sick. It was not technically sound, but we'll take it. Wow, she went far out.
The puck is out of the net,
She was trying to cover the puck on the circle.
That was insane.
What a save. The Griffins parents started to cheer. We're still trying to figure out, wow.
It's getting crazy here,
Bud
folks.
tries to take it out of the zone, back across. Courtney kicks it back into the corner. Young's out there, tries to kick it up the wall to Sparks. Sparks kicks it back, gets out of the zone. Looks like Abby Schmitz has got hold of it, kicks it off her skate. But this is an exciting game.
Unbelievable.
10:04, 0-0. What a fight. I just got a notification it's too loud in here from my watch, but that's okay. Jada pops it down. Young, and we're going to have a hand pass. Definite hand pass on Jana. That'll bring us back to, I believe, a full-blown defensive draw on the, should be this circle here. Sparks is trying to get an explanation. Oh, it's going to be a center ice draw, hand pass. That was on Jana. Mud, Ringenhauser, Abby Schmitz, Sparks, and Maya Young. Pass out to Maya. Maya gets it up the wall, dumps it in. Sparks gives chase into the corner. Tangled up. Looking at nobody covering the slot right now. Jada's going to give chase. She's got the foot race trying to get it in. There is a icing. Just keeping, I think she was just giving the chase just to make sure that the block for the icing. So
you're absolutely right, Angie. This is intense. Both teams want it. The counterattack, they're fast.
Both teams come into this with a loss, so it's been an exciting second period.
I love it.
Wow. I don't know what they said in the locker room, but say it again. Evelyn Schiller on defense with Addie Francis. So they go back to that defensive line, which I'm fine with. Just Neff, 11, kicks it back into the corner. Trying to make something happen. Neff to Addie Francis. Addie Francis with the shot. Oh, deflected back. Addie back trying to get it back in. Deflected, knocked down. 11 pins the Griffins goal player against the wall, but the puck comes out. Griffins players looking, trying to get it out of the zone.
Still in the zone.
11 kicks it back in the corner. Still scrummaging in the corner. Comes back across. Addie Francis gets hold, stick on it. Kicks it back into the corner. 11's got hold of it.
Big hustle,
Chase
big hustle.
trying to keep it in. Schiller was able to keep it in. Now they're going to try to go up the wall. They're going to seal it. 11's trying to get it on, and it just barely stays on. They're going to call it offsides, but got a punch to the back of the head on 11, but whatever. Been a clean game so far, but there's little things happening. 3 brings it in for Griffins. Takes a shot wide. Cordy tries to cover wide angle. I don't know why she's coming that far out of the crease, but she is. She's excited. Still working out into the slot. Griffins tries to backhand it back in. Gets kicked back out, and we'll go back into the neutral zone. There's 3 Griffins players give chase. We're going to get somewhat of a change here. Ernal jumps over. 44. One Griffins player, 20's blowing a tire. She's flopping around like a catfish in a bathtub in the neutral zone by herself. And we're going to get a call of an icing, and we'll reset in the offensive zone. Griffin's mom is still screaming at the top of her lungs. I'm trying to keep up with her. Sorry for the interference.
But I would like to hear more Cyclones fans here yelling around me.
As long as we've got parents down here, well, it looks like my op, as they call it, the new kids call it the ops, down there hanging behind Cordy. So I'm not going to be going down there to handle any business.
So if you're at home, let's hear a Let's Go Cyclones.
Let's go! Griffins bring it into their zone, but they got a lot of black jerseys. Still gets through it. That's going to call a trip. No trip. That was great. And they're going to call something. Somebody's laying in Cordy's lap. Hopefully she's okay. Looks like she's trying to grab her stick. Little hugging session in the crease. As it looks like one of the
playing hard, man.
Yeah, one of the Griffins players blows a tire and falls into Cordy, and they'll reset on the defensive side. Same lines out there. Eden Barber, Scarlett, the Kilgore girls are both out there, along with Bisgard and Piper Francis, I believe. 7:04 left in the second, 0-0. It's close game. Eden's giving chase, lifts the stick along the close wall right in front of us, pinning it against the wall, 97-34, trying to get hold of it. It is a wrestling match that DJ would know more about than me. We got Piper Francis hanging out at the blue line, waiting for it to come loose. Scarlett gets hold of it. She's going to bring it in, backhands it in, not deep, shallow. And it's going to roll around to a Griffins player and behind the net. Still putting on some offensive pressure. Griffins player tries to kick it out, hits off her own player's skate. They regain, and 20, who blew a tire earlier and was flopping in the neutral zone, has got a shot off of Cordy and way out. What a save.
Beautifully.
The shot was so hard it bounced off Cordy's chest and went across the blue line. So anyways, Piper Francis can't keep up with it. Same player's got a lot of wide shot, able to lift the stick, tangled up in the
let's go,
corner,
Piper.
and we're going to
Come on,
kick it along the
Piper.
glass, and the puck is going to fumble, and there's going to be no icing. And we got to get some fresh legs out there because we are tired. All right, Bisgard's going to regain. We're going to put out
Trying to keep the camera smooth. The action is intense.
Sparks. Schmidt's line back out, and they're going to get an icing, and we'll reset back down by Cordy. Cordy will take a lap, goes over by the happy face Hiller sign in the Preds.
Show your love in the chat. Let's go, let's go.
So we'll get a defensive change. We'll go with Jana Ringenhauser and Mudd on D, along with Sparks, Young, and Abby Schmitz on as our forwards. Gets kicked out. Puck gets dumped around. It's all tied up right in front of Cordy. Cordy's keep holding it up, not in the butterfly yet. Bud loses it. He's going to try to get kicked out. Gets behind the net. Jana's hanging out in the slot by herself. Good thing that the Griffins players are not ready to have a shot. She leaves the slot, heads to the near corner, kicks it across to Sparks. Sparks into the neutral zone. Jana backhands it back, and it's back into the offensive zone. Now the Griffins bring it back in. Jana's going to want the head shot. She's going to go deep with it with a high shot, and no change. Backhand by the Griffins player behind their own net, but gets tangled up. Looks like Young is able to intercept that. Now the Griffins player's going to get it up into the neutral zone to Ringenhauser's still out there. We need to get a change, I believe, but that's just my opinion. Lots of action out here. Abby Schmitz tries to get it back out in the neutral zone. She's still giving chase. Goes for a wide turn when the Griffin player intercepts. Abby pokes at it. Sparks pokes at it. Young looks at the bench for a change, but then realizes the puck's at her feet, so she tries to get back in. Ringenhauser. Now we got to dump it deep, girls. Dump it. We got to get a dump here. Still hanging out in the neutral zone. Sparks looks at it. Sparks sees Glory. Hangs out on the blue line. Back out to Jana. We've got a change on one. Sparks, 11 changes out with Sparks. Shot. Backhand. Goal. No. Is that a goal?
Oh. Yeah!
Howdy. Is that a goal?
Yes!
That is a goal. We're going 1-0. 3:55 left in the first. On a change. Keep the pressure on. Cyclones are able to take it to the next level.
Taking it close. Good job.
All right, 1-0, 3:55 left in the second. Levin will take the slot. Neff, Jordan, Ernle, and Francis and Schiller out there. They're going to try to. And
they answered.
Well, that'll send the Griffins players right off of it. We're going to go -1 for all of our runs on the thing. They go top shelf, back corner. Defense was surprised by the draw. We'll go 1-1, 3:48. So while we were fired up for a second, the Griffins just retaliate.
We've got a battle, folks. We've got a battle.
The atmosphere here is insane. So we got Barber, Kilgore, Francis, Schiller, and looks like the other Kilgore daughter on the other side there. All right, Barber gets hold of it, kicks it in deep. They'll give chase. I can't tell the Kilgore girls apart because they both skate identically. The only thing that's different between the two is the hair color. Schiller steps up, kick wide. Barber tries to lift stick. Griffins cross, gets out. Schiller tries to kick it back in.
Reset.
Lots of sticks being poked here. Evelyn misses it. Addie Francis will bring it back into the corner. She's got one on her. Kicks it around to Bisgard, who comes on to replace Schiller, and is back into the neutral zone. Now we got 97 brings it in.
Great effort.
Eden Barber gets a penalty coming, so we're going to have a pending. We're going to go on the PK here, and I believe it's going to be a hooking or an interference, something in the corner on Eden Barber. No, excuse me, it's going to be on the Griffin player as they bring her hooking on Eden. It is hooking on Eden. All right, I thought I saw a hook there, but I wasn't sure. So we're going to go on to PK. They're going to leave. They're going to have to reset their lines here, ready for the penalty kill. Got Bisgard and Ringenhauser, Sparks, and Young out there.
Cyclones.
The Griffins' parents are here to partake. Puck drops. Kick back out. Jada's got hold of it. She looks up ice. Gets kicked back into the zone. Sparks has it. It's going to kick down. There is no icing. It's going to run. We'll let the clock run down. 1:18 left in the PK. 2:37 in the second. 1-1 game. An exciting one here in Nashville. Jada gets it, recovers in the neutral zone, kicks it back in after we get onside. Sparks is there. A lot of momentum going forward for Cyclones. We've got to make sure we keep the defense back in the PK. Even though off the pad of Young, he kicked back in. Sparks brings it up the line, and it's going to get kicked out for no icing because we're playing delayed 16U hockey, and I got to remember that was not an icing. We're on the PK. Griffins play number 1 tries to bring it in. I think she's the one that scored the goal the last time. Across to 21, intercepted by 14. Young gives a cross check to the back, no call, and she's going to get a late call. And so we're going to go on a 5-on-3. Not sure what she was thinking with the cross check to the back, but Cordy is, you got to play hockey, you got to play it. So we're going to go a 5-on-3 situation on the PK. 17 seconds. As we talked about in the last game, we don't need stupid penalties, and that was definitely a stupid penalty. We've got to be able to play the game and not put the offensive pressure on us. Anyhow, we're going to leave Sparks, and we're not going to get a change, which is insane to me not to get some fresh legs out there. We've been coast to coast a couple of times. We're going to leave Bisgard, Ringenhauser, and Sparks out there. I don't believe that's a right move, but that's just my opinion. Lots of white bodies. Sparks gives a poke out to Bisgard. Bisgard backhands it up the wall, can't get it out. It does come out. We're off the PK. We're slow to get out of the box. Let's go, girls. We're back on a 5-on-4 for a minute 08. Minute 15 left in the period. 1-1. And Katie.
Great effort.
Katie was trying to get something going. And I'm not sure she's gassed. Get a change, girl. She's slowly making it there. She puts her leg over, gets a change. 11 comes in for her. We should have had a change a long time. She can't breathe. 15 looks at the net, backhands it out of the zone. We'll finish 39 seconds on the PK, 46 in the Ringenhauser still out there. Ringenhauser backhands it back into the neutral zone. 15 brings it in for the Griffins. Griffin looking for somebody in the slot. Looks for number 1 who already has a goal in the game, I believe. Up the glass, slapped down by the Griffins player. 19 seconds left in the kill. 25 seconds left in the period. Cordy doesn't look to be pressured too much at this point. I don't know why I keep looking behind me. There's another scoreboard right there. Griffins, 11 falls in, goes across wide. Eden Barber's going to try to kick it up the wall, and she does, and that's not going to be that'll give us enough time to get out of the period. We're at full strength, 7 seconds left in the period. 5, 3, 2, 1, and we're going to end the period on a 1-1 tie. A little bit sloppy there at the end.
Man.
Woo. That half period was sloppy.
We got shook.
So, refs
After
were,
they answered the call, boy, we got shook.
yeah. We put one in, and they turned around and gave it right back to us.
They said, hello, we are here, and we're here to play.
Well, we still got a full pitcher here.
Oh, I'll take a little sip.
We better get Rachel. Rachel, you better get a refill.
I'm coming. Don't worry about me.
On the way.
Yeah.
You want a refill too? Oh, you've already got a fill. Well, that buzzer means that
Thank you.
they're supposed to start playing again. But we got a ref that had to go take a potty break, and he's in the locker room. Now we got to keep an eye on the behind Cordy. If there's a slapping of the glass behind Cordy, I may have to go for a little stroll and straighten things out. They're not supposed to be anywhere that there's concrete. Yeah. I'll go down there. I'll throw them out of this place. Oh, you're friends now? Oh, Marsha's made friends with the agitators.
Agitators.
Still waiting on, I guess the other ref finally got back from his potty break. He's been drinking beer with us. Do we need to give you a microphone?
Yeah.
I want
Holy
a picture
smoke.
with these guys.
No? Reff's on camera the whole time. He's like, nope.
I realized the bar was a DJ face.
All right, well, we'll start the third period.
All right, let's
15
turn
minutes
up,
left
turn
of
up,
this
turn
been
up.
action-packed game. We got a lot of
Cyclones are
comments there. What's going on here?
Man, dude, it's our
on.
fam, baby. Hockey fam.
All right,
The Cyclones fam.
draw gets back to Mud. Mud up to Sparks. I guess she caught her breath. If anybody's not gonna be arguing about ice time, it'll be Katie Sparks. She's exhausted. I bet you she's got to stretch her leg. Cordy gets kicked. Puck goes across Cordy's front side, and there's gonna be a call. It looks like she's pointing to a high stick on a white player, so we'll get a draw. I don't know if it was a high stick as in penalty like up in the face, or they're pointing to the box. So we're gonna go on the power play. So it must have been a high stick up in the cage of one of our players. I missed it. So we're gonna go on a power play, 14:38 in the third. Minute 30 of greatness. We need to capitalize here.
Definitely.
We'll have Eden Barber, Katie Sparks, Jana Ringenhauser, Abby Schmitz, and Bisgard.
All right. Cyclones on the power play.
1-1. Oh, yeah. I got you. It's 1-1. Griffins are able to ice it out. We'll get a reset back in the defensive zone. Shayna's looking up ice, up to Schmidt. Schmidt turns, looks up ice to Barber. Barber connects in the neutral zone. Backhands it in behind the Griffins net. Sparks is there. Pins, and there's another icing. Cordy really needs to come out and play that. Up higher, come on girl, give it a shot. Not used to. Bisgard tries to get hold of it and loses it to a Griffin player. Almost laid it into a shot. Luckily, she whiffed it. Bisgard's not happy with that. That whiff she had there. Her body language said so. Neff with a high elbow holding her back. Jana backhands and tries to get in the zone. We're playing some sloppy power play hockey. 31 seconds left in the power play. 1-1. 13,
Get a good run. We got to reset. Let's get a good run out of here. Let's go.
Intercepted. We do have two more lines, but we haven't seen them in a while. We do get a change finally. Mud's there. They realize the puck, there is some pressure. Mud brings it around the back of the net. She's got it pinned. 11's got hold of it. She's looking up ice. Nobody home. Up to, gets deflected as she passed to Erdahl. It gets to the net. Griffins player brings it in. Mud up ice, gets intercepted by another Griffins player. We got to get it past them. Up to Neff. Neff wasn't ready for the pass up the boards. 11's going to come in and get the puck. She's trying to get it up the boards. Now it's pinned once again. Skates. We don't have time. We need to put.
Yep, we got to pick up the pace.
We got to put numbers on the board.
I'm with Angie Spade here. Pick up the pace. We got this, Clones.
Erdahl. Once again, pinned against the boards on the near side. Mud
Let's hear it
turns
for the clones,
up the
y'all.
boards. Once again, knocked back into the corner. We got to get it out of our zone, girls. Mud up to Jordan. Jordan looking for it. Gets it out. Neff's up on, moves it into our zone. 11 kicks it, keeps it in. Ertl tries to backhand it, gets back into the neutral zone. Mud loops, backhands out to Ertl. Ertl gets intercepted, and we got a breakaway on Piper. And then no goal! No goal! Get up! You gotta be better on defense there. We gotta keep it up.
No goal.
That was a no goal. Courtney thought it was dead to rights. Breakaway shot. I spilled my beer all over.
Woo, this game is intense.
Can't give up on a play there. Everybody in the place thought that was a goal. It bounced back out. Courtney was still just disgusted with it. Still 1-1, 11-24, even strength. Ariella's gonna bring it in. Crosses to her sister.
Great
She
pass.
misses a pass.
Oh, almost. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Backhand.
You're not done,
20
Cyclones, baby. You're
keeps it
not
in
done.
deep, and that's gonna be an icing. And we're gonna bring it back for an offensive zone draw.
Oh, man. Woo. This is tournament
Courtney
hockey,
slapping
baby.
her pads, trying to get back into her head. She thought for sure that was a goal. I thought it was a goal. I'm not going to argue with the refs on that one. All right, we got another dog turd on the ice in the offensive zone. Francis isn't able to keep it. That goes off of Courtney. Courtney's kind of like, what the F is going on? In our defense is losing control of this game. We got to get our defensive side back up and going. Francis gets knocked down in front of her own net. Courtney seals off the right side of the post, then slams over to her left side.
Keep battling.
Once again into the slot. Schiller's there to backhand it out. These girls have been sitting on the bench for a while. They're probably cold. Shot deflected, gets popped out. We gotta get down ice. Get a change, do what you gotta do. We're getting a full line change. Sparks back on the ice, Young back on the ice, Schmidt's back on the ice. So the top line gets it, third line gets skipped. Lots of bodies on the ground, let the bodies hit the floor. Back into the neutral zone. Sparks down, tries to poke at it. We got three blacks. Sparks brings it in. Schmitz tries to block
Great
for her.
work.
Shot wide.
Great
into the
effort.
goalie's glove. And we'll get a
Showing
far
life.
circle draw.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Come on, clones. We ain't done.
This isn't a win or go home situation.
Let's go.
As we still have a wild card selection we can get. Ringenhauser comes on to replace Piper Francis.
Let's turn it up.
So we're going with Bisgard at the top forward line, the first line. Schmitz, Sparks, and Young. Out to Jana. Jana gets a trip. We get the call. Courtney goes to the bench, and she turns back quickly. So we'll go back on the power play on the trip on Jana. And 9:41 left in the game, 1-1. It's a barn burner here in Nashville. I don't think any of the parents that are on the second or third line are very happy about this game. They drove a long way to see their kids play. They're sitting on the bench, but I guess we'll see what happens. Same line out there. Cross to Jana. Jana looks, get the shot, girl, right into the breadbasket. Stop. Bench is on their feet, probably because they're tired of sitting. I'll call it like it is. Covered by the goalie.
All right, keep the pressure
We're
up.
gonna
Keep
reset.
the pressure up.
118
Let's go, close.
left in the power play. 9:29 left in the game. 1-1, third period. Quarter pitcher left of the beer. I'm gonna need help.
Game.
Call in reinforcements.
High game, baby.
Pops out. Bisgard shakes her head at how far she's got to skate to go get that one. Looks up ice, goes back behind the net. Ringenhauser with the block. Up to ice, missed. That's going to go for an icing. No, they'll call it a tip. Barber's in there with it. Backhand by Sparks. Out to Jaina. Bisgard couldn't keep it in. Back off sides. We're going to get a delayed off sides. Back in they go. These legs have got to be tired on this power play. Cordy should be going out there and getting that one, but she's going to let it go. She's tired of trying to let these girls get their legs back. Should get a change in my opinion. Up to Young. Young to Ringenhauser with another trip, almost a hook, no call. I'll throw my arm up. Back out to Bisgard on the point. Shot in the slot. Can't keep hold of it. 7 seconds left in the power play. Cordy gives a light tap, gives it back up to Bisgard. Bisgard comes up to 11. We finally get a change. Neff's out there, Mud's out there, Ertl's out there. They're fresh. Let's see what they can do. Addie Francis is out there with Mud. This is a different line change. I'm fine with it. So we're trying the Mud, Addie Francis line. Addie kicks it out, but gets intercepted right at the blue line. 44 with falls from the Griffins, still along the wall. Two's got a shot lane, and it's knocked down. Cordy can't find it, but they call it dead, probably because the Griffins players taking a nap behind the net, or in the net. So we'll get Mud off, and we'll replace Mud with, I'm not sure who we've got over there on D. We got Neff. 62 comes in. Schiller's there in front of the net with 11. Francis. Ertles gives chase. Ertles trying to make something happen. Francis can't get to it in time. Backhanded in. Griffins take control. 44 from the Griffins once again. Takes a backhanded shot, gets deflected by her own player. It's a messy game. 11 tries to kick it up on the boards, and it's going to take a slow roll. And Ertl goes for a change. Scarlett will come in for her. Ringenhauser back on the ice. I don't know how. Cordy's ready for a shot from 20. Cross off the leg pad into the corner. 6:45, 1-1 left in the game. Check the Ohio State game, see if we got a win. Mud's back out there. 27-9 on the Michigan-Ohio State game. Fourth quarter, 8:10 left in that game. Up the boards to Scarlett. Kilgore tries to get it out. Pops back in. Cordy covers. She tries to paddle it away, but misses with her paddle. Decides to put an oven mitt on it. Gobbles it up. And we'll get a reset. Should be on the far circle. No, they'll bring it to the near circle. And the Yingling is talking to me. Scarlett gets hold of it. She's ready. She wants to make something happen. Scarlett comes in. Right in.
Great effort. That's what's up.
So we're coming to a real barn burner here where
This is insane.
it is a great game. Evenly matched. We've had some troubles both sides. Looks like Mud, Ringenhauser, Scarlett, Kilgore, and Ariella Kilgore out there with Barber. Gets kicked back. Mud's looking along the wall, holding the wall along the blue line. Ringenhauser and Eden Barber look for it. Griffins able, actually I don't know who kept that one in. Griffins looking up ice, able to get it out of the zone. Ringenhauser's ready. Cross to Mud. Mud tips it up. Puck gets tossed back. Ringenhauser gives chase. Backhands it up to, I believe Scarlett's got it along the near wall in the corner. Ringenhauser makes a turn for the worst. Comes out of the zone with some help. Looks up, passes at the blue line. Eden Barber's got hold of it with a shot off of the high stick of the goalie. What a good shot. Mud right in front of us. Back in the neutral zone. Eden gives chase. Mud's out. We get a change on offense. Sparks back in. Barber changes out for Young.
It is so fast.
For
Sorry,
Abby
folks at home.
Schmitz.
That was insane.
Sparks has it pinned against the wall. Abby trying to help. Bisgard's there. Mud's there. Dancing and weaving. Threading the needle. Out. Mud's got hold of it. Keeps it
Keeps it in the zone.
Wow, what a keep. All the momentum's going the other way. There's a knockdown cross check on behind on Young. There goes another hit right there. No calls. The Stripes don't know what they're doing out there. They've been drinking more Yingling than I have. Shot. No shot.
Good D.
Sparks along in the back corner pin. Bisgard's got a piece of it. From the point, up high, into the breadbasket. Cordy knocks it back down in the corner. It looks like Sparks is tangled up. Bisgard's got hold of it. She's going to bring it out of the corner. Looking up high, backhands it out of the zone, down to the feet of Abby Schmitz. She's gasping for breath. We poke it
Great
out.
touch.
Looks
There
like
you go.
Young's got hold of it. She's trying to get around the player. Back to Sparks. Sparks has a piece of it. Bisgard, with the hell of a screen, bobbles it.
Let's go close.
Young with a weird shot, gets knocked down, and no arms in the air after that.
Keeps it in. Oh.
Piper can't handle it. We got another breakaway situation. Cordy comes out. 88's able to pop it into the corner. 11's trying to get it. Griffins trying to get a change. 11 up to Barber. Barber's got hold of it back into the corner. I can't keep up with this mayhem. 13 gets a shot from the point. Cross to Ringenhauser, gets behind her on the shot. She sees it in the neutral zone. She's poking at it. Bisgard's been out there for a while. Looks up ice, crosses to 11. 11's not ready for the pass. It was a high pass into the neutral zone. Then we get, that's a tackle. Clean, I guess. That's a head first tackle by 3:01 left in the game. 20 gets a hell of a shot. Cordy scobbles it up and covers and holds it. We'll get an offensive side reset. We'll get a change. I haven't seen a couple players this game much. I doubt we're going to see them. So Schmitz, Sparks, and I warned them about this. I discussed this the last game. We can't leave these girls out there this long. It's gonna cause trouble. But we'll see if we can. If this is the move they want to make. I'm not a coach. Backhand. Cordy's able to cover.
Good save.
Cordy's reaching. Gets kicked back into the corner. She recovers. That's a back. We're gonna get a call, but that was she tripped. Schiller's gonna get to the box. I think she tripped on her own stick and then fell in to the back of the Griffins player. Was not intentional. So 62 will put us on the PK, 2:43 left. And now we get the cheers going here. Definitely.
You can hear it here,
parents
baby.
are cheering. It's a
Tie
hell of a game here.
Coming down to the wire, 2:43 left.
Minute 30. Griffins win the draw. Ringenhauser back out there. Intercepted. Schmidt should have let that one go. And that'll be a goal. Took a weird bounce on Cordy. Griffins will go up 2-1. I really think that we gotta let the other girls play the game. They are tired. We came with the full team. We can't play with just the first line. But they're gonna go back out there with the first line. We'll see what happens. So we'll go with Francis. So we got.
All right, turn up, Clones, let's go.
Looks like we moved Jaina up to a forward at this point. We've got Addie Francis on defense with Bisgard. Puck pops loose. Bisgard's gonna follow it back in. 2:25 left in. Penalty's over, but they left it on the board. Gets tossed in, that'll be a delayed offsides. Addie up the boards, gets popped out. Jaina's gonna give chase. Isn't able to get hold of it. Bisgard backhands it, looks for a glove up high for the puck, can't get hold of it. Puck's bouncing around. Katie Sparks kicks it up the boards. Back to Jana. Jana's on a forward now. She's playing all of position. Might as well put her in goalie gear. Maya Young dumps it in deep on net. Cover and a trip that should have been called, but was not called in front of the net on Maya Young.
I love the effort. I love the effort. Here we go.
Pressure's left on. We're going to get a defensive change for Bisgard. We'll put Mudd in and get with Francis. Sparks, Jana, and Young. So
let's go, Clones. Come on.
And Francis is going to get swapped out for Piper Francis. So a Francis swap here. We'll see what happens. Wins the draw, gets puck back to Francis. Francis tries to put it on net.
Oh, good effort.
Ringenhauser's stick was lifted on the deflection. Tries to get it back in.
Keep it in the zone. Good job, good job. Let's go, Clones.
High stick. And we're going to get a stoppage. 1:38 left
for pressure
in the game. We're still putting the pressure on. Sparks heads for the bench. She's looking for a change. They're going to put 11 in for her. She's got to be tired. Maya Young looks to the bench as well. So does Ringenhauser. So we're going to get a full change on the line. We're going to put the Kilgore. Oh, excuse me. We're going to put Schmitz, Barber, and 11 out there together. It's the first time we've done this experiment. Late in the game to try new things. Schmitz, 11 poking at it in the neutral zone. 1:27 left in the game. Down 2-1. $14 for the Griffins, hanging out in blue big time. 27-9 on the Michigan OSU game. Shot almost deflected. That thing bounced around. Not sure what we were thinking. 1:04 left in the game. 27-9 on the Michigan OSU game. 6:39 on that one. So, go Bucks.
Go Bucks.
Go Bucks.
Go Bucks.
So, I guess Jana got some oxygen. We're going to put the top line back out there for the end of the game.
Let's go, Clones.
Two of our girls are making some action, but they are not out there. I would go with that. We're going to go with it on net icing. No, it'll call for an icing. We'll get a reset with 58-7 left in the game.
Oh, come on. Let's go. Let's go.
This was a close one.
Let's go, Clones. Gotta feel it, gotta feel it.
Drop,
Let's go.
58 seconds left. Gets tied up. The Griffins are going to try to hold it as long as they can. Shot wide behind the net, behind Cordy. Bisgard's got it. Up the boards to Jana. Jana tries to poke it out. Still gets stuck right along the blue line. It's out. Back to a Griffins player. They're going to cycle out, I'm sure, to try to run the clock down. We've basically given up. I don't know what's going on here with our lines. Sparks sees Glory. Backhands it back, tries to get it to Bisgard. Bisgard out into the, pops it out to Ringenhauser, not out of the zone. Back in, that's going to be a delayed offside. We'll get an offsides on that. His 20 tries to barrel roll her way back on sides. We'll get a reset on the far dot. 23 seconds left in the game. And we're going to leave the same top line out there, but exception with Jana on right wing. Shot back to Bisgard. Up against the wall, Young. Looking, off her skates, backhands. Can't connect, gets kicked back in. 13 seconds left. Bisgard's going to get chased, and we're going to get an offsides, which will give us an offensive zone draw with 10 seconds left in the game. Now, we're going to switch out Eden Barber. Cordy comes to the bench. She says, "What are you doing? Why are you not pulling me?" She goes back to the net. This is insane. She's upset. She is not happy. You should have her on the bench. Now the coaching staff realizes that we're in an offensive draw with 10 seconds. Get the 6 on 5. Sparks are going to take the draw. Backhands. This is hockey. We pull the goalie. Trying to pin it against the back wall. There's a fight. 2-1. We're not going to be able to get it loose. Number 6 gets win. So
What a game.
What a game is right.
What a game, man.
Wow. Well, the Cyclones are going to leave 2 losses, 1 win. Disappointing.
Unbelievable
This one they're going to
battle.
want back. I'll say it again. We got to use all of our bench. We can't just depend on the top line. We got 3 lines for a reason. Anyways, that's it. We'll let you know. Eventually, I'll have it set up for, it'll be a 6:15 or 7 o'clock draw for the next game. And depending on how we land with points, that'll determine if it's a consolation or a wild card. So that's a wild card is still out there. They're heading to the locker room. I'm going to start breaking down cameras.
All right,
We'll
big
end
dog.
this thing